Hello everyone, it's your Mobi here and welcome back to another Call of Dragons video. In today's video, we're going to continue our Hero Guide series. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to get updates on upcoming videos. The first thing we're going to discuss today is the first skill of all commanders. This is one of the best skills for any commander in the game, and you should make sure to max it out before you put any stars on your commander. It is very important to max out this first skill because it only costs you 50 hero tokens. Now, I'm going to show you guys why this rage skill is very important. As you can see right here, I have Emery's, but I have not put any stars on him because I want to max out the first skill first. His rage skill does 1500 skill damage, which is a lot. Now let's get into the topic of rage. How do your troops generate rage? If you look at every rage skill of each commander, you can see that they require 1000 rage to function. Now, I'm going to bring out a troop on the field and show you guys how the rage system works in the game. Rage is very important in the game because it's the best skill that you need to work on. The rage skill can do a lot of damage, especially for legendary commanders. Do not get tempted to put stars on your commander before you do the rage skill. At the point of making this video, Call of Dragons did not have any skill lock system like Rise of Kingdoms. When you see every commander, they have these yellow dots on the left-hand side of the icon. Now, when that dot charges all the way up to full, that is 1000 rage. Your commander is going to do the active skill, which is some fancy move that you see here. That skill is going to do a lot of damage. What Walder did right there, that was the rage skill. Now look over here, once you hit 1000, Walder is going to hit her rage skill and then Eliana is going to do his, which is the shield skill. So, make sure you max out the first skill of every commander before you move forward. That's how the rage system works in the game. You need to pay attention to rage. We're back over here, and I've shown you guys the importance of rage skill. Make sure you work on this skill and take it all the way to max before you put any stars on your commander. The rest of the other skills will depend on the environment, which is why the rage skill is the most important one. The next thing we're going to check out is the talents of every commander. Every single commander has 3 talents that you see here at the top. These talents are expanded here at the bottom, and you can work on them. You can put points on them to make your commander stronger. Try to pick up a lot of rage so that your commander can do a lot of rage skills in the field. So, how do you get points to put here? You get them by leveling up your commanders, and once you have the point, you come here and put the points. The first talent of every commander is always going to tell you the type of troops that the commander carries on the field. For instance, this one is Walder. He can use magic troops. Nikat is infantry troops, and Emrys uses cavalry. The other 2 talents are just out there for you to pick which commander you think works best for you. Again, these talents are expanded here at the bottom. You can amplify them by putting points on them and making them stronger for your commander. Another important thing to pay attention is the troops you choose for your heroes. For example, if your hero is a magic-based character like Walder, don't give them marksman units as you'll miss out on most of their talents. Similarly, if your hero is an infantry-focused character like Nika, avoid giving them any other troop type that's not infantry. Moving on to troop count, it's crucial to understand that the number of troops you can bring on the field is determined by your level, your commanders, and your city hall. At level 20, my legion capacity is 10,000, but that number increases as you level up your commanders and enact policies. For instance, my Walder is level 53, so he can bring 18,800 troops, while my secondary commander at level 23 can bring 4,200 troops. Therefore, if you want to maximize your troop count, make sure to level up all your commanders. Another important factor in battles is stamina. Each commander has their own stamina, and once it runs out, you cannot use them until you recharge it. Although this can be a drawback, it can also be an advantage since it forces you to strategize and plan your attacks better. Remember that stamina affects both you and your enemies, so managing it as a group can give your alliance an edge in battles. Lastly, let's talk about the important meta commander pairing in the game, which will become more useful in the later stages of the game. Some legendary pairing examples include Lilia as primary and Hosk as deputy. Emrys as primary and Bakshi as deputy. Garwood as primary and Madeline as deputy. Garwood as primary and Nika as deputy. Emrys as primary and Hosk as deputy. Kanara as primary and Nico as deputy. However, if you don't have these commanders, you can still use some epic and legendary pairs, such as Bakar as primary and Nika as deputy. Guanwan as primary and Nico as deputy. Lilia as primary and Walder as deputy. Emrys as primary and Alistair as deputy. To summarize, make sure to pay attention to the rage skill and talents of each commander, understand how troop count works, maximize the level of all your commanders to increase your troop count, manage your stamina effectively, and consider using the important meta commander pairing for better results in battles. Thanks for watching this video. If you're new here, please subscribe to my channel for more content like this, and turn on the bell notification to stay updated. Until next time, goodbye, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.